Hey there everybody, DestroyerX here, and we are beginning a brand new Let's Play of one of my favorite series from the Super Nintendo library of games. It's time to begin a Let's Play of Mega Man X. Rockman X was released in Japan for the Super Famicom on December 17th, 1993. It would be released in North America on January 19th, 1994, and in Europe on March 15th, 1994, under the title of Mega Man X. Mega Man X has been re-released many times over the years on various modern gaming consoles, on PC, and even on mobile devices. The version of the game that I will be playing is the version featured on Mega Man X Legacy Collection that I purchased as a digital download for the Nintendo Switch. However, before we jump into the game, I want to take the time to read a little bit of the Mega Man X instruction manual and cover things that I won't likely be talking about when we begin the game. Every story has a beginning, and in this story we will begin with The Journal of Dr. Cain. April 8th. Still nothing. For the last month, I have been sifting through the dirt, trying to find a fossil record which would verify my findings on Mesozoic plant life. But so far, I have come up empty. Tomorrow, I'll move my archaeological dig to a new site. Maybe I'll have better luck. April 9th. Set up camp at the new site and laid out a preliminary grid work for the dig. I got some odd readings at location E-46. It looks like something metallic is buried several meters below the surface. I think I'll begin there tomorrow. April 10th. I can't believe what I found. Several meters below the surface was the remains of a lab. Although most of the lab was damaged, I did manage to find papers that indicate that it belonged to the famous robot designer, Dr. Thomas Light. I've begun to review what is left of Dr. Light's notes, and it looks like he was onto a major breakthrough. The notes keep referring to the capsule. April 13th. I found it. Standing 14 meters high and 8 meters wide, the capsule was hidden underneath a collapsed ceiling. Even underneath all the rubble, the capsule has remained intact and was still running some sort of diagnostic when I found it. There is a warning on the capsule, but all the indicators on the capsule show green. It should be safe to open it. I'll know tomorrow. April 14th. Today, I met X. Not simply a robot, X is something totally different. Light has given him the ability to think and make his own decisions. At times, X seems more like a man than like a machine. April 15th. Light was a genius. I've been going over his design notes, and they are a quantum leap beyond anything the world has ever seen. Using them as a guide, I may be able to replicate his design and integrate them into a new generation of robots. I'll begin transporting X and the rest of Dr. Light's things back to my lab tomorrow. November 22nd. With X's help, I have completed my first Reploid. Although I don't completely understand how all of Dr. Light's systems work, I was able to make some minor modifications, and the Reploid seems to be functioning perfectly. His strength and intelligence seem limitless, and he is fully able to make his own decisions. In fact, we got into our first argument. How intriguing. January 3rd. The new Reploids have been running off the assembly line for several weeks. It's amazing how easily they have been able to adapt to even the most difficult jobs. It still is a bit odd to see them working side by side with humans, but everyone seems to be happy to accept them. February 16th. 3 Reploids went Maverick today and injured 2 people before they were stopped. This is the 3rd instance of this type of behavior, and I still have no idea of what is causing it. There is some talk about stopping the assembly of any more Reploids, but I don't think it will happen. Maybe we've become too dependent on them. The Council has now decided to set up a group of hunters to destroy any Maverick before it can cause injury. The Reploid named Sigma was assigned to lead the hunters. Sigma is one of the most intelligent Reploids I've created and contains my latest circuit designs. His systems should be immune to any problems. May 16th. It's been 2 months since Sigma took control of the Maverick hunters, and he and his hunters have been able to prevent any further injury to the population. Everyone is starting to breathe a little bit easier. I am a little worried about X. He seems unsure of his place in life and what Dr. Light had planned for him, but given time, I'm sure he'll find his way. June 4th. My worst nightmare has just come true. Sigma went Maverick today and took most of the other hunters with him. His motives are unclear, but it seems that he decided that humans are inferior in limiting the growth of the Reploids. For that reason, he decided that all humans should be eradicated. Most of the population is in hiding or trying to flee the city. I'm not sure how long we can hold out against Sigma's forces. I fear I've built the Reploids too well. X is taking the news of the war very personally. He wants to join Zero, the new leader of the Maverick Hunters, when he goes after Sigma. I'm doubtful of their chances, but I won't stop him. Something has to be done. Basic control functions. To move left or right, press the control pad left or right. To jump, press the B button. To run or dash, press the A button or press forward twice. Design note: running is only possible if equipped with emergency acceleration system, optional. To fire the X-Buster, press and hold the Y button. Weapon charge increases until Y button is released. To switch weapons, press the L button or R button to cycle through available weapon systems. To climb a wall, jump against the wall and press the B button repeatedly. To view system status, press the Start button. Power systems. X is powered by a microfusion fuel tank. His current energy level is indicated by an energy meter in the upper left corner of the screen. Each time X is damaged, his energy meter will decrease. If all his energy is lost, X's fusion generator will go critical and explode. However, energy depletion can be avoided by collecting standard energy capsules. Using the capsules to increase the energy meter, X should be able to function indefinitely. X also has the ability to carry up to 4 sub-tanks, which will store an emergency energy supply. Once equipped with a sub-tank, any energy capsule which is collected while X's energy meter is full will automatically be transferred to a sub-tank. Energy can be transferred from the sub-tank to X's main energy meter by using the system status screen. Press the Start button to activate the system status screen and then highlight a sub-tank. Once it is highlighted, press the Y button to drain the tank. Weapon systems. The X-Buster and its integrated variable weapon system are a major step forward from earlier Mega Buster designs. Shot power has been increased, and X is now able to switch to other weapon systems using the L and R buttons. Weapons from deactivated robots can be adapted for use with the X-Buster. The weapon power level for the active special weapon is shown to the right of X's main energy meter. Each time the special weapon is fired, the weapon's power level will decrease. By collecting weapon capsules, X can recharge the current special weapon and avoid a total loss of special weapon power. If X is not currently using a special weapon when he collects a weapon capsule, the energy will automatically be allocated to the weapon with the lowest energy level. System status screen. X's internal system status screen can be viewed by the start button. Using this screen, X can monitor his various power levels. The screen shows all special weapons available and their power levels. It also indicates X's main energy meter, sub-tank energy level, and lives remaining. Once the system status screen appears, use the control pad to highlight any of the weapons and press the start button. When X returns to the main screen, he will be armed with that weapon. Design note: X is also equipped with an escape unit, which can only be activated if X has already cleared an area. If the area has not been cleared, the unit will not function. Dr. Light's design notes. I've just come up with a new design that will increase X's energy capacity. By collecting heart tanks, X's energy meter will instantly increase in size. This will allow him to take more damage than before. X's escape unit will allow him to teleport out of any area in which he has already cleared of robots. This will allow him to explore some areas more fully without the need to travel to the end of the area. As everyone knows, most robots have a weakness to a certain type of weapon. X can now switch special weapons rapidly during battle using the L and R buttons. This will simplify the process of finding which weapon will do the most damage. Using the emergency acceleration system to reach top speed, X should be able to leap more than twice as far as normal. This should allow him to get past many obstacles. Similar to the Mega Buster, the X Buster allows the user to take an existing weapon system and use it with the X Buster. However, unlike the original Mega Buster, there is the possibility of charging these other weapon systems to increase their range and power. This capability does not yet exist, but I will add the modification later. Well everyone, that's it for part 1 of Let's Play Mega Man X. Now that we have the basic story out of the way and know how to play the game, come back for part 2 where we will begin our battle against the robots that have defected to the side of Sigma. If you like what you see, feel free to click the subscribe button to subscribe to Destroyer X Gaming. Also, if you want to receive a notification when I upload new videos to the channel, click the notification bell. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care and ciao for now.